If you're an introvert and want to start a small business, you probably want to do it to start a side income or to quit your 9 to 5 and tell your boss to off. This video is perfect for you because I myself am an introvert and I've done a lot of small businesses. So in this video, I'm going to give you 8 evergreen ideas to start as a small business if you are an introvert. Starting with number 1, and it is a faceless YouTube channel. Now, back when I was doing my YouTube channel, it was faceless. I was running just pre-recorded content on videos that I was doing, and I was doing a voiceover. And this was something that I believe gave me an edge over completely faceless channels. I used to work on it a lot, and I posted almost daily, 1 to 2 days, I would say. Just if you want to start a faceless YouTube channel, don't expect yourself to get rich overnight, because faceless is a bit harder than doing a YouTube channel with a face behind it. If I were to start a new faceless YouTube channel, I would say I would give myself between 1 to 6 months to get monetized or to get up and running. And that's because you need to give yourself time to improve. I would say 1% every day is more than enough. Compounding works much better than not doing anything at all. And you will need some good editing skills, good storytelling, pacing, and a little bit of the algorithm's blessings. And before diving really deep into it, I recommend doing some research ahead of time. Things like doing keyword research using the free extension by vidIQ. It will tell you how much search volume specific words have, and it will allow you to identify how much demand there is for a specific topic before you actually get into it. And the second way you can use is Google Trends, and there's a lot of other YouTube SEO tools that will help you understand that demand before you dive deep. Another obvious idea for introverts is selling digital products. And with no surprise, this industry generates up to $400 billion per year. All right? So there's a very big cake in this industry where everyone can get a slice, and you can be doing just that. And the nice thing that this category can come in different forms. So you can sell a virtual product, or you can sell a product as a service. Products can be things like courses, ebooks, cookbooks, Notion templates, Canva templates, WordPress or Shopify themes, and the list goes on and on. All these different products can be sold on different platforms like Etsy, Envato, Amazon, or even your own website. Product as a service can be software that you vibe coded during the weekend. It can be a subscription to an ever-growing cookbook. It could be a training app that people can subscribe to, which allows them to monitor their workout plans on a monthly basis. It could really be anything. If you want to launch such a product, it's never been any easier. You can use Lovable or Claude or any basically vibe coding software out there. You just have to take care of one thing, that if you want to scale using these two platforms, it might be quite hard if you don't know what you're doing. The third small business idea for introverts is starting a DIY brand. I'm talking candles, room sprays, diffusers, soaps, scrunchies, anything that can be made by hand can be sold. Now, I did the same thing. I started my business back in 2023, and this year I started having my own store. Actually, it's been a year, and I managed to scale it from something that I was doing at home into a full-fledged store right here in Lebanon. But if you want to start a small business like this, you have to be very good at content creation and marketing. And I mean good. Now, obviously, as an introvert, you don't have to show your face. As a matter of fact, 90% of these type of businesses focus more on aesthetic rather than showing their faces. And I know that very well because, once again, the business that I'm in, I was able to generate $130,000 in profit just by selling candles. And I have more details about this video, and I have more details about the story in my other video linked in the description. Now, while we're still on the topic that I have done and succeeded with, trading is another small business idea. And I'm not talking candlestick trading, not Forex, not crypto. I'm talking buying products in bulk for cheap and selling them for a premium. You just need a capital for this idea, and if you do, you can simply 3 or 4x whatever you invested in a short period of time. You obviously need a proper licensing to start trading, but once you get that out of the way, you can get your products, ship them to your local warehouse from your supplier. I personally use Alibaba to ship all my items, and I sell online through my website, through TikTok, through Instagram, and just recently this year, or actually last year, I started selling through my own physical store. Now, obviously, you don't need a physical store. My first 3 years in business didn't involve a physical store, but now I'm at a point where I can get that luxury. Now, obviously, if you don't have a store, you just need authenticity, credibility, and a good product, and obviously, most obviously, good marketing. Now, on to the next idea. If you have a day job, you probably already have a skill which you can create a small business with. It can be consultation, web development, content writing, social media management, video editing, graphic design, and the list goes on. How far you can take this business depends on whether you're able to do the same thing that you did in the morning and repeat the same thing in the afternoon, but for yourself. You will obviously be doing it as a freelance, but this is a more demanding task that will take some time, so keep that in mind. Now, creating AI solutions for agencies could fall under the digital products category, but I felt that this has a much bigger scope, so I kept it to its own. You know, a lot of business owners already know that they need AI to help them scale faster and in a much cheaper way, but they don't know how to do that. And this is where an introvert like yourself comes in. You can sell systems in which, up to you, you can charge a monthly or a one-time fee for things like AI-powered booking systems, AI-powered chatbots, an AI-powered WhatsApp assistant, or an AI-powered CRM. You can even create AI agents that do specific tasks and sell those. All this can be created with Cloud Code. Create the system for a specific niche once and duplicate it for different businesses differently based on what they need, and charge a one-time setup fee and a monthly maintenance fee. This is something that I would do, but if I had the time, now I'm currently running 3 businesses and I can't get my hands dirty with dealing with customers who want software now. Now, the next idea does have a very low barrier to entry, but it will take time to start generating income, and it is UGC, or user-generated content. All you have to do is take a product and shoot content for it. Whether it was a review, it was an unboxing, whatever it was, you just get the product and you shoot it, and you post your ideas about it. Now, as a start, you will be paying from pocket. No one is going to want to deal with a page or a channel or an Instagram account that barely has any following, any engagement, or any views. So you will be paying from your pocket, you will be shooting this content, you will be posting this content. And then when you grow just a bit, you can start dealing with barter deals. Like you can tell them, all right, give me the product for free, I will post content for free. So this is the second stage. Once you grow even more, and this is where you can start charging people for the videos that you're posting, whether it was stories, it was you going physically to a location and recording and posting about the product, or whatever it was. So it's a 3-stage process. You're going to start paying yourself, and then you're going to start getting barter deals, and finally they will start paying you for the work that you're doing. The last point that I haven't really tried myself, but I've been told that it's quite popular, and it is taking care of pets. Yes, walking or taking care of pets in general is a small business that can actually generate a lot of money because people consider their pets as their own kids. So why not monetize on that? If you have a day job and you want to go work out, this is basically hitting 2 birds in 1 stone. You can walk the pets and you can walk yourself at the same time. And one thing that I think this business would need is very good marketing, because people need to trust someone with their pets as they are part of family. So your content and your services must be very authentic, very trustable, and very reliable at the same time. Anyways, here are 8 ideas that I think introverts and myself can be very good at. And if none of them are for you, I'm sure if you dig enough, you can find something that you're skilled with and you can provide it as a service or as a product. And that's it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.